Hi everyone, it's Katsarine and welcome back to Hades. It's been a little while. Oh. Well, we have one thing to give away. I think we're gonna wait and give it to one of the gods.
Wait, what happened? My list says you got killed by a redacted? What's that even mean? I've never seen anything like this.
Don't want to talk about it. I found her, boy. My mother. Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you. But I couldn't stay for long, and I have to find her again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then.
The ghoulish features of the much reviled Hound of Hell all soften instantly upon the mention of a certain name.
Father's not back yet, huh? You're my good boy, yes you are.
Alright, I'm going to get the contractor's desk so that the house contractor can have a little break and more jobs, which should help us in the long run.
Approved. You've done so much for us, house contractor. Why don't you do a little something for yourself?
And I'll need to get more gems. So that my urns will be worth more when you get the urns that have gold in them. Because the more gold you get, the more you can get from Charon when you go to his shop.
Mate, if you don't mind, I'd love it if you told me more about your muse.
My muse. Never has somebody been as splendorous as my Eurydice. She was so gentle, yet so stout of heart that it would make yours ache just thinking on it. She inspired innumerable songs of mine.
Eurydice? I know her. Anyway, she must have been a real catch. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for listening, my friend. Eurydice, she likewise used to listen to me all the time.
A moment, lad. I saw your father storm out of the house in his regalia, so he must have confronted you himself at last. I see that must have not gone well. You were so close.
Well, at least I know who will be waiting for me the next time I climb all the way to the Temple of Styx and manage my way out.
Don't lose heart, lad. I did not train your father, only you. He is a god, but he is just a god. If you'll forgive my bit of treason there.
Just a god. Thank you for waiting. Nyx must be someplace else.
But that was then and this is now, and we have work to do. Anyway, Thin, I think we'd best continue this discussion at some other time.
You're interrupting private conversations, Agrius. Leave us.
No, let him stay if that's what he wants. What does it matter? He's technically allowed within these halls, but he must know he isn't welcome anymore.
The house contractor up in lights. Deuce is probably cleaning the rafters.
In last episode, I caught some fish, so we're gonna give them to the cook so we can do stuff with them.
Here's what I caught lately.
I guess I just got
Fair
one,
market
but
value.
one's better than none.
Fated list of minor prophecies.
Okay, you see this purple stuff? It means that you get 20% more of those purple gems
Should help me gain more
when you use
darkness.
this.
That one
Hi, Skelly.
Hey.
I'll give you.
Now, you being
What?
serious here, pal? You brought that all this way for little old me?
Yeah.
That's real nice of you.
You're not so bad yourself, mate. Thanks for always being here for me to savagely attack without a second thought.
The animated skeleton and I, we seldom get along. He is too talkative for me and spouts such simple condensations to all in earshot, seemingly as though he were expert in the ways of war. I disapprove of his reckless advice and am certain as to who he was in real life. Uncertain, not certain. To be so self-assured in death, I am uncertain of why he is even here. It is quite odd the Master does not seem to know of him at all. Okay, now we need to play around with the heat gauge. This is the best one that I've found for me, because it just makes your first hit be ignored, so it's not really hard to get past. But there are other options if you want to go that way. I'm not terribly fond of the convenience fee, but because I got my heat gauge up, that means that with this weapon, I have mystery things for all the bosses. If you have finished it, it will show what they are, but you won't get more of the same unless you have your heat level up.
Wretches of the underworld, take heed. Lord Poseidon.
Nephew, I'm mightily impressed with your ability to cull those rivers there of all the denizens of my domain. Your crusty father's not entitled to the bounties of the sea. But on my limitless authority, you are. You have my rod of fishing. Now have this.
What is this?
Oh, I guess I don't have a choice. You have a greater chance to find a fishing point in each chamber. 20%, that's not bad.
Alright, let's catch some fish. Hey, think I see a fish.
Oh, hey, a fish right on the first try.
Come on out.
Ooh, a knucklehead. Alright, let's see how far we can get and still be a short episode. So this will be a multi-parter.
Something for the mirror.
Alright, it's always good to get yourself more health, especially if you only have 100.
Ready for them.
And this time I don't really have a choice. Alright, I'm going to go towards more money because I'm going to run into a shop at some point in time. And I have a better chance of like getting multiple things than just going with the other route, which is, I think, an attack options, attack booms, but it's not god related. Anyways, here we go.
Oh, good.
And that was nice. I didn't have to do anything.
Excellent. There we go.
And see? A shop.
Charon's shop.
Alright. This is one of my favorite gods. So we're gonna go for it. And see, I'm going to choose this one because it was prophesized, which means that eventually, if I do all the boons for this god, the Huntress of Olympus, I will get a bonus. I don't remember what it is, but you do, from the fates. Now I'm going to do something kind of foolish. Maybe not. You know what? I'm not going to be foolish. But you can take this, borrow it. I would suggest you not do that if you don't have a lot of hit points.
More ringers.
And once again, no decision.
Sorry, wrong chamber. And I'm locked in. Back to the shadows.
Now, don't lose heart, nephew. Because in spite of all your efforts, it is probably the case that you still have a long and painful road ahead.
Alright, let's look at our options. I personally would normally pick the Flood Shot, but look here. It's got the little swirly thingy. So it's a fated choice. And I'd like to get all those eventually.
The most violent wretches of Tartarus are sealed away even from other condemned souls. Their only visitors, those fool enough to attempt escape.
Let's do this again sometime.
Alright, remember I said that I needed more of these gems. So that's why I'm picking this one. Alright, I don't know if you noticed before, but I only need a few more of the keys, so it's a good choice here, even though I have gems, but this fight would be a lot harder,
Come on, you knuckleheads.
so I'm not gonna pick it.
Right there.
Not because I don't think I could do it, but because why challenge yourself at this point? You have plenty of time to challenge yourself. Otherwise.
sale.
And we're gonna go down and add a little chaos to our run. Because honestly, this spices up our run.
You move in darkness, practically unseen, son of Hades. It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. The Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
Okay, this would make me be able to hit more. But this would give me more money. I think I'll go with the more money because it'll help me in the long run.
You didn't he? To think that big fat oaf is your own father's brother. I'm told to be respectful near him, but it's hard.
Alright, it's always good to have a call if you can, because it's a free amount of damage. And this one does pretty well. It's one of my favorites. So I'll have a tendency of just picking this one, but the other two options here aren't that bad.
Let's hunt some dead.
It's good to be healed up right before a boss battle. And I can't talk to him. And no fishing. Alright, here we go.
I bet Electo's next. Guess not.
You've really done it, Zagreus. My sisters have returned. All three of us now share the same assignment.
Is it wrong of me that I'm somewhat honored to have garnered the attention of the Erinyes?
Oh, I would say it's very wrong of you indeed.
Yes. Blood.
Tartarus has proved unable to contain you.
Moving on.
Alright, so I picked that because right now I need more healing than I do anything else. And I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. And hopefully we can make it further along. Have a good day. Bye.